So I wanted to spend a little bit of time today reviewing how to make a graph using sheets. In particular, when you're given more data than what you actually need to include in your graph. So if I wanted to see the relationship between voltage and current, I don't care about resistance. So I'm not going to highlight those boxes. I'm going to just highlight voltage and current. Then I'm going to go to Insert Chart. And a lot of times kids will be like, okay, great, done. No, not done. Okay. So this is giving me a bar chart. I don't want bar chart. I want to see if there's a relationship. So the choice I want is a scatter plot. So I'm going to chart type. I'm going to scroll down until it gives me a scatter plot. All right. Still doesn't quite make sense. All right, because I really want these numbers along the x-axis to be voltage, because voltage is my independent variable. So where it says x-axis, I'm going to add voltage as my x-axis. I'm going to take this out of the series. There we go. So I was able to take voltage out of the series, and I have voltage instead as the x-axis. And now, oh, that looks like a pretty strong linear relationship. But I'm not ready to turn this in yet. It's still not a pretty graph. So I need to change my title. A good strategy for titles is the effect of blank on blank, or the relationship between blank and blank, where that's the independent dependent variable, between voltage and current. And then currently my X and Y axes are not labeled. So I need to do that. So I'm going to go to the Customize tab. I want charts and titles. The title's good, but I want to change the horizontal axis title. And I want that to say voltage in volts, because we always put units in parentheses. And then I want my vertical axis to be amps. Sorry, current measured in amps, because we always put a unit in. Now my graph is beautiful. Okay, zoom out a little bit so we can see it. So now I have a beautiful graph that I can paste into an assignment. Ah, I didn't spell relationship with a capital R. Now it is a beautiful graph that you can turn in. All right, here's another problem. So let's pretend that instead of looking at the relationship between voltage and current, you were supposed to look at the relationship between two other variables. Okay, so let's say now I wanted to find the relationship between resistance and current. And I want my resistance to be on the x-axis because that's the independent variable. I could just do this, but it won't always come out well. It's often better to have your independent variable in that first column. So sometimes I will just take my data and I'm just going to remake that data table, because now it's going to more likely automatically make the type of graph that I want. So I'm going to go ahead now and highlight the boxes that I want, and I'm going to go to Insert Chart. This looks like not so much a pattern here. But you can see that this time it auto-filled in for me. I just need to add in units here. So I can type in current, and I can write in parentheses amps, resistance, ohms, and I'm going to make this title better. The relationship between resistance and current. That helps if I spell resistance correct and retitle different words. All right, so now I have a very pretty graph that I can turn in.